Hey, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. This is The Truth. How you doing? How you doing? I want to talk to you today about dating sites. Isn't that a fun topic? How do you like it when you fill out an application to join a date site and it starts out with eye color, hair color, where you from? There's nothing in there that says anything about being bald. Sometimes some sites say bald, but most want a hair color. Kind of hard to put bald on the hair color, wouldn't you say? Or how about when they say eye color and you've been told all your life that you have this certain color eyes, hazel or whatever they want to call it. What about when your eyes, when you're born with like one eye is like a sleepy eye and you can't see a color in it really? You know what I mean? So what they do, they fake it. What sounds really sexy? I have blue eyes or Mediterranean eyes. So then you keep going down the list and it says weight. And it says slim, medium build, athletic,
big and beautiful,
big and beautiful, pleasingly plump, or how about when it says stocky? Huh? Guy's got 4 chins, 2 bellies, and 3 necks. Stocky. Can you imagine? Stocky. Then you go on down the list and it says, what things do you like to do for entertainment? And you go to list them. Oh, I like to go to art museums. I like to go to the opera. I like to go to Broadway. You've never been out of the house. Or how about when it says income? And it says 25,000, under 25,000, over 25,000, 25 to 50, 50 to 75, 75 to 100, so on and so forth. You're on welfare getting food stamps. There's no block for that, is there? Or how about when you go to the section that says, occupation? And they've got all these things listed. They don't have a place in there for gambler. Okay, or how about for a womanizer or user? You know what I'm saying? That's your real job, taking advantage of somebody. Anyway, this is a crazy world we live in, don't you think? Or how about when it says, go down it and it says the girl's information that you're looking for. And it says all the things that she likes to do, this, that, and the other. Is she athletic, this, that, and the other? And she puts skiing, horseback riding, walking, jogging, hiking, rock climbing. And here's the funny thing. The only rock they've ever climbed in the front yard to get the mower around it. Can you imagine? Anyway, it's just a little reminder. Be careful on these dating sites, ladies and gentlemen. On a serious note, we are all brothers and sisters, and we need not lie to each other. You know, I'm a very big guy, and I'm very proud of who I am and what I am. I know that I'm bigger, and I call myself pleasingly plump, beautiful, great personality, lots of talent. And that's the truth. When I was younger, I was quite the stud, actually. I was a looker. I was athletic. I was all that. But you know, things change. And you have people out here getting to, tuck this part of me, cut this part of me. I need to look better. I need to lipo get them rolls up out of there. This, that, and the other. Or they look in the mirror and they've changed clothes already 10 times that day. Oh, I don't want that to show. Oh, so then they keep buying a bigger shirt. Well, pretty soon, we're already at 9X tall. Honey, it don't get no bigger than that. The next size is tenoning. But anyway, on a serious note, it's so much better to tell the truth. Because the person that you're talking to could be miles away. Do you really want somebody to come from another country or 2,400 miles or 1,500 miles thinking that they're going to see this really fit, gorgeous hunk of man or hunk of woman, foxy, sexy, this, that, and the other. And then when they get there, they're looking like two bowling balls rolling down the highway. You understand what I'm saying? You're so much better to tell the truth. Because listen, big is beautiful. Thin is in. So no matter how you look, it's acceptable. You don't have to be ashamed of it. Be proud of what you are and who you are. It's not that we cannot be accepted. It's that we have a complex or we have social phobia. We don't think we can go out into the world and be accepted and be loved and all that. Listen, we can be. We can be. Life can end at any time, and it can begin at any time. And when our earthly life is over and we're in the eternity, we're all going to look fit, good, and relevant. Heavenly Father promises that. When he gave us the atonement, he gave us the freedom to choose, the right to choose. So let's make some good choices, brothers and sisters, and be careful on these date sites. Because let me tell you something. As you know, I am the truth. I tell the truth. Nothing but the truth. So here's the thing. I am a victim of PTSD. We are one of the biggest groups of people in the world that are scammed. You know why that is, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters? Because they can smell a paycheck. They know that if you're in the military, anything to do with the military, you're drawing a check. That makes us a big target. And ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, let me tell you something. There is nothing like the companionship of somebody who cares about you, unconditional. And that's the truth. There's nothing like it. When you have that certain someone, that special someone in your life, that still makes that heart jump a beat or two, or race, still gets your hands a little bit sweaty, can still melt you from across the room like a square of butter, or can mesmerize you with a stare, or paralyze you with her touch, or his touch. That's what a relationship is about, guys. And chivalry should never be dead. If we're too lazy to open up the door for a woman, or pull out her chair, or hand her her menu, or open up the car door for her, or walk her up to her apartment or her house after a date. That's what real dating is about. It's about chivalry. It's about
Love, companionship, and friendship.
It is. It is. It's about love, companionship, and friendship. But you know what else it's about? It's about taking interest in each other's interests. For instance, myself, I love church. I love Heavenly Father. That's what I love. Now, have I been that way my whole life? Not always. But in the past 7 years, I have come to find Jesus and learn a lot about what he's about. You know, it's a really tough subject because so many people have an opinion. But for me, it has worked for me very well. Also, when you talk about likes and dislikes, do you have pets? Do you love pets? How about the guy that says yes, and the first thing he does is come to your house, and your cat or dog jumps up on him, and he flips out. You better get that dog or get that cat off me. All that hair all over my jogging suit or my suit coat, or you know what I'm saying? Uh, just be careful on these date sites. Or they want to meet you in a place that's they call it romantic, but really it's secluded. And so now there's no protection. Nobody can see you. It's not safe. And how about the ones that are trying to get you for money? You know, that works both ways. Him and her. There's so much scamming going on. I get calls all the time. You know what they tell me? Hi. Or text messages. Say there. How are you, handsome? Hi. This, that, and the other. I love you. That's their first words. I love you. You don't even know me. You've never met me. But all of a sudden you love me. Or how about when they say, I'm from Cambridge, Iowa. Oh, and I think to myself, boy, that's not very far at all. And how about when you call the number and it doesn't go through? So now you text her back and say, I tried your number. Is there something wrong in Cambridge? Is there something wrong with the reception? Oh, I need to be honest with you. I'm really from Ghana. Imagine that. I'm from the Barbary Coast. I'm clear across the planet. Hello, Cambridge, Iowa. Can you imagine? This is what I'm talking about right here. Or how about when they say, I speak Spanish. Now that sounds really inviting, doesn't it? To have somebody that speaks a different language. In Spanish, of course, that's like our second most common language. So you think, ooh, kind of cool, huh? And then you talk to the lady in a text message and you tell her, well, you speak Spanish? Is it fluent? Oh, yes, it is. I'm very, very fluent. This and that and the other. And then you get to talking to them and asking them some things about the Spanish language. You know what words they know? Taco, enchilada. Can you imagine? I mean, seriously, hot sauce. Really? So anyway, or how about the guy that says he's Italiano? He's from Italy. He wants to make you a special spaghetti, right?
By the way, he is Italian.
And how about when they ask you, can you speak Italian? And you tell them yes, this, that, and the other. And then when you get into a text message or a conversation, the only things that you know about are what? Rigatoni, a spaghetti, a meatball.
Pizza.
You understand? Yeah. So let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. Let's give people a true view. That's why I am the truth. That's why I deal with the truth. And if I have let myself get to the point where I'm not proud of me anymore, the truth is that's my own fault. I need to take responsibility for why I am. And ladies and gentlemen, do not ever think that anyone is better than anyone else. It doesn't make any difference about size, shape, creed, finance, hairdo, hair color, skin. It doesn't make any difference about anything. Everything is acceptable and doable. And just like Heavenly Father has always told us, we are born with imperfection. The way that we handle that imperfection makes us who we are. And I have to tell you, I've seen some very, very beautiful people. We're not all perfect. It's not a perfect world. I'm not perfect myself. But I am so blessed to be in a world with so many diverse people that it's exciting to learn other people's morals and their habits and their judgments and how they live and how they raise their kids and what they believe in and what they expect of each other and what they expect of others outside of their immediate circle. It's just exciting, period. So the dating site can be a wonderful thing, really. And there are some that are wonderful out there, don't get me wrong. But there are some that are really, really dangerous. Some of them are just out there to milk your money. I mean, imagine this. Imagine giving a girl or a website $5,000 over a period of time to build up credits. And all they ever tell you is how much they love you. And the first thing you do is try to get a date that would work with their schedule, even if it's a year from now, when they can actually come visit you or you visit them, and you actually have a physical face-to-face introduction and meeting. And after a year later, you call them to set the appointment up. You've been talking to them all along. Now the big day comes. They're going to see you on Sunday. It's Friday. You call to make sure that they have their flight lined up and everything, and it's a disconnect. Can you imagine? The phone's disconnected. Or how about when the guy answers, like it happened to me, and he says, "Hi." He says, "This is Mario. Who's this?" I say, "Oh, this is Jimmy." "Oh, hi, Jimmy. Who you looking for? Andrea?" "Yes." "Oh, well, Andrea's in the shower. We just got done having a good moment." What are we, trying out for threesomes? You know what I'm saying? That's a date site. You see, you have to be sure, is what I'm saying. You must be sure as to what you want and what's going on out here. Because they will mislead you. They will take your money. They will break your heart. And then there is the other side of the coin, and that's where you hear the good things. Two people met. Two people dated. Two people fell in love. Two people got married. Two people had kids. Two people have been living happily ever after for quite some time. It can happen that way too. But you have to go in there with your eyes wide open, with your mindset that you're going to tell the truth, that the truth is all that you want to be about. Because, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, the truth will set us free. And we've had another fine, fine moment with you folks here on our little website, our little fun time. I hope that we can have this discussion picked up at another time, because this is a topic that could go on and on and on. But there will be some more interesting things along the lines of, I like to talk one day about narcolepsy. I like to talk one day about the youth, what they go through, what they experience. I'd like to talk about those who are afraid to come forward because certain secrets that they have, they're ashamed, or they're scared, or they don't have anyone to talk to. We'll definitely touch on some subjects. We'll talk about foods, pizzas, different things. And we want to say that we had a really good time again today. Thank you for tuning in, and we will talk to you soon, every Sunday. Catch us every Sunday. And once again, It's the truth. God bless.
Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.